Welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting "Go Blue." It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll give it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Going to throw forward on 3rd and short. The short completion of the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, off the block of 34. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
A nice job here by this back, picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Incomplete, almost a first down interception here in the opening drive.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air. It's Orji. And it falls incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he shanked it. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
On the run, it's James. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. That's reeled in. It's Whittington. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Looks left and finds his target there. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw it deep. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? Trucks through the defender. He's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping. He takes it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's low. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs. They did it right there.
Facing a 2nd and 10. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. He boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep flicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Here's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Third down play for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's a shotgun run call. Just trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes a quick run. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. So we're all tied up after that one. Could a potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks Ducks offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they heave it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pop over the middle. It's Dickey. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Ducks will crank up the tempo.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Trying to find some room. It's James. Breaks loose at the 40.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. And the game just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of every
into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. And we're able to get him down.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Important second down play coming up. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The back's got it. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. A running play called on 4th down. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you go get a touchdown.
Looking for some space. It's Edwards. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down after that previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun running play call. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Keeping it on the ground here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? And I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Ready? Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Cricket. Yep. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Here's a great example of Pat knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Wolverines offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Bringing it out. It's low. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for offense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Let's it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on that design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique.
And the back gets the football. Fighting off the defender. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do. They're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Is back out on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Over the middle, it's Colden. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to scramble now. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And there's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Ducks will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Michigan offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play.
Let's go.
And here's the handoff. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense.
Here we go.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Orji. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Grab down the middle. It's James.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots of the tall receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Third down, out of the shotgun. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. And I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Grab behind the line. It's sticky. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Running it back, it's Morgan. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Got it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
42, Spider. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now.
Griffin.
20 play called on 3rd and short. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Out, 55, weak.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Okay, ready.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That one moves the ball to the 16. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. He dumps it off to the tight end. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead, take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Ready up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what
He's got him on the left side for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Gabriel. The tight end has got it. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do, that size difference. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Yankee Blue. 691. Gator score.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Throwing for his running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the move. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get it very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
Long enough and good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now.
Got it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Set. What?
They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it from the gun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41.
Let's go. Black 24. Black 24.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They'll hand it off. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up 2nd down. Second down after the incompletion. On the ground, it's James. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Gabriel. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Complete with a running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Convert. He'll drop back. That's caught. It's Dickey. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small mark.